Welcome to the One Bar in Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to One Bar in Lupagus Show on One Bar with Lupagus. It is Monday Hangover Live. We already got people talking draft talk. Goldberg wants Jeremiah Love.
We do. That's what happens when you're 4-6 and just lose to the Bears at home. 2 straight losses at home. We are feeling down, but you know what can make us feel a lot better? A delicious Patriot thin crust pizza by Brew Pub. Great pizza, great cause, delicious toppings, delicious crust. Go to the store, get yourself a Patriot thin crust pizza right now.
I can say with confidence that it is the best pizza crust I've ever had.
It's fantastic. Absolutely delicious. Fantastic.
Thin and crispy. It's very rare. Sometimes you get those just sloppy, soft things. No, not the Patriot.
A lot of fire quasties in the comments. Dino, JJ will be good. I did put up the first McCarthy mirror that we'll review on Horned Up, and I'm so far surprised by the results I'm seeing on that.
Mason M in the house. Winning some mini grown would be better, says Deplorable Gaming.
Wow.
Mini grown. Num num. We'll give her a couple minutes before we dive into this Monday Hangover Show. 4-6. Vikings are 4-6.
4-6, and I think the whole focus of the season has now officially been changed. At least for me. I don't know if anybody still has hope. I
don't think anybody's had hope for a while.
I still had hope last week, just because statistically where we were sitting, we would have been okay. But now, no.
Julian Marker, what's going on? Lot of Ponder comparisons. Seems to be the go-to anytime a quarterback is doing bad or did bad, like Ponder gets brought up.
Christian Ponder had a great game against the Packers once to get us to the playoffs.
I mean, no offense to Christian Ponder, but like that comparison isn't even. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like Ponder was looked at as a third round. Like he was.
Yeah, that was the weird. That was the strike year, right? And everybody's just scrambling to get a quarterback if you didn't have one. So kind of forced the pick there.
All right, hit that like as you guys come in. Julian Marker got to see that. Right front and center.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Dino, I don't think you're wrong on this one, by the way.
No, I think he's 100% right.
NFC North, the juggernaut of last year appears to have worn off a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Dallas Turner, a good game. Hell yeah.
He did. It's good to see.
All right,
positives there.
Let's talk some damn Vikings.
Let's jump into it. And stud of the week, I actually thought this was going to be Dallas Turner, but in a shocking, the first time I've ever been surprised, Miles Price, who definitely deserves it, won stud of the week. So you guys voted. Miles Price, great game by him yesterday.
Yeah, he did deserve it, but Dallas Turner deserved it more.
I was surprised. So again, the viewers have spoken. Miles Price is a stud of the week winner, and the first, I would say, the first upset we've ever had on this voting.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. You're probably right, but Miles Price, like you said, he was one of the guys that actually decided to show up yesterday, put the Vikings in great situation. Thank you, Miles.
Multiple times. Let's go some latest news. Vikings open up as 6-point underdogs to the Packers. I think last time we were that much was against Detroit. Maybe it was even 8 against Detroit.
Yeah, the Packers. I'm actually surprised about that. I know it's in Green Bay, but that hasn't really seemed to be much of help to them this year. And Josh Jacobs doesn't sound like he's going to play. So,
yeah, I'm sure it's just Packers at home. Seeing what J.J. McCarthy did yesterday. Probably was the 6-point swing. Vikings were officially credited with 6 drops yesterday. 6 drops by the Vikings receiving core. That's a lot. It's a lot of drops.
Man, it's unbelievable. I have some thoughts on those drops under the overreactions. Maybe it's an underreaction. Underreactions.
Yeah, and J.J. McCarthy wasn't great, but, they catch even half those balls. Things could look a lot different. Let's do it. Let's jump into overreactions. You guys have any overreactions? Drop them in the comments here. But I got 2. I have more underreactions this week.
Yeah, I was struggling for overreactions. Definitely more underreactions, but Davey OG is in the house. What's going on?
Davey.
That's actually one of my underreactions.
Yeah, we lead in some really unfavorable categories. It sucks.
Bad teams do. 4-6 teams do.
My biggest one, I mean, this came up a ton yesterday during the live stream. I saw it after, and it's, it is what it is. But JJ McCarthy's a bust. A lot of people jumping ship on JJ McCarthy already after 5 starts. I said it from the start. I need to see, a 15-game, window here. I need to see a lot more before I decide one way or the other what JJ McCarthy is. Can you grade him fairly week to week? Absolutely. Was he asked yesterday? 100%. But I'm not ready to say he's a bust yet. I think that's an overreaction.
Yeah, I mean, really, we've been hearing that since about the first game. Obviously, it's getting a little more louder with everything going on. I mean, it is an overreaction, but it's also like he's playing much worse than I would have expected. Mm-hmm. So, like, he's not hitting really many bars at all as far as where he should be. As far as him being a bust and labeling him a bust, yeah, that's just not. I mean, if that's the case, he just didn't. And I'll say this is fair. If you didn't like him from the start and didn't want the Vikings to draft him, I don't think there was many, but there's some, then fine, so be it. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, he's just underperforming very badly. And I don't remember who it was on Twitter. It was one of the main. It was just made a very good point where the worst part is he's just set up so well for success. I saw that too. Like he like if any guy should be doing, and he's doing so bad. So that's the most concerning part. But yeah, no jumping ship. No boss. Christian Ponder got 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. He's going to get he's going to play the whole next season.
You got to roll with it.
They're not bringing somebody else in. He is going to be the quarterback next season.
Yeah. Also, I saw this on Twitter just before swung over here. There's this video, the handshake on the sidelines. I think Dustin, the big training camp guy, our friend Dustin, who's been on the show, posted it and said, "Oh, look at how Jordan Addison barely touches J.J. McCarthy's hands. Must have been after an interception. He went over there and kind of gave everybody a little high five." And I get that. Like, I don't think it means Jordan Addison hates J.J. McCarthy. You're in the moment. You're upset. Your quarterback's playing like shit. Also, Jordan Addison, had a couple drops. So I don't put anything into that. I get it. Like, I'm sure he still has his back in the moment. You don't want to touch his hand. I get it. And I think it's just more of a heat of the moment thing.
Yeah, no. Overreaction for me was just they were in the comments quite a bit. Is the fact it was? I think this is more. It's more laughable to me. Like, they were upset that Jalen Naylor scored too early. Like, how is that? Like, we had it was 16,
Addison.
Yeah, sorry. So Addison scored too early. It's like it was 16-3. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get picky about how we score. Have we seen the Vikings in the red zone? Like, you score if there's 50 minutes left in the game. You get in the end zone. Like, people were actually upset that we left that much time on the clock and scored. It's like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not going to get picky about touchdown passes from.
If we were scoring at will, if we were scoring at will, it was a back and forth game where there was fireworks. That wasn't the case. Like, we were struggling to score. Get in the end zone when you can. Your defense was playing great. Let them win the game. Obviously, the kick return killed all that hope and that dream. But yeah, I think at that point you just got to score when you score.
Yeah, it is what it is. The special teams are the ones who stepped on their hog on that one and lost the game for the Vikings. But yeah, you score every damn time. Another overreaction I got is, like, a lot of people were just pointing to the drops. Like, the drops are the reason. Oh, J.J. McCarthy had a horrible game because of the drops, no. Yeah, I mean, the drops were ugly. Don't get me wrong. Catch the ball. But that was not why.
Yeah, he had some horrible decisions, some horrible passes. So, yeah, he was very much at fault as well. This offense is really struggling. Let's jump over to some underreaction. Unless you got another overreaction. I don't know if you.
No, I got some unders.
I bet you do.
Let's see. So Blake Brandel. Like, we talked about the offensive line underreaction. Blake Brandel, I don't know if he's been mentioned in the last 2 games, which is always a good sign. The dude graded out as the second best offensive lineman for the Vikings, a 75 run and 78 pass. That's absolutely insane. Like, he's probably not going to be the center next year or a long-term option. But Blake Brandel, once again, like, just does not get the love he deserves. This is crazy what he's doing.
It is. And like, you forget he's a backup center. Like you said, we haven't heard his name in 2 weeks. That's a great sign for an offensive lineman playing well. It's true. Like, I was actually thinking about that during the game yesterday. Like, Blake Brandel, they showed the starting 5. Like, oh, there's our starting 5. Like, oh, wait, no. Blake Brandel's not a starter. BK thinks underrated is the safeties are the current worst group in football. That is correct. And
I would say that's not an underreaction. I would say that's clear as day.
Well, maybe it's not getting mentioned of is what he means. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what he's saying.
Maybe, but yeah,
maybe he's not.
I wouldn't argue that for a second.
Yeah. Another unreaction for me, my first one, Justin Jefferson, that blocking on the Jordan Mason touchdown run. Like I think we mentioned a little bit, but I mean, he was fired up. He was aggressive. He was taking out some anger, and you love to see that from your superstar wide receiver blocking. And he was pumped about it after. So I love that from Justin Jefferson. I don't love the season he's having right now, but seeing that block, seeing that fire, the dude's that's why he's special.
Hell yeah. A couple of years ago when he was doing his helicopter block where he's going down the field, it's beautiful. The man loves to block. He loves to hit. So on the receivers dropping, and this isn't even my take, but it was a good one this morning. Ben Lieber was talking about this one. Like the amount of drops we're seeing and the players dropping these balls, Jefferson, Addison. I mean, Hawkinson's always had a little bit of butterfingers, but like Ben Lieber's thought is possibly like maybe there's too much pressure on these guys. Like they have to be so perfect for JJ McCarthy. Like it's like everything has to be so damn perfect, and they're just like crapping themselves. They're not showing up, and there's too much pressure for them to make sure JJ McCarthy looks good. I don't know. I liked it.
I don't know. There's a talk about the vibe in the locker room being off, and maybe that flows into that a little bit. Everybody's maybe over pressing, trying too hard. It's weird. Guys who don't usually drop passes are dropping them. So there's something going on. Is it the touch on it? Are they not used to the way he throws the ball? I don't know what it is, but 6 drops yesterday is inexcusable.
Well, and then the other side of that, someone else said after he said that, and I was paraphrasing what he said, but someone said that they think they're just shocked that it's actually there to catch, so they're not ready. It's very rude of them to say it.
I mean, it could be. I don't know. I mean,
no, they were joking.
It's not like Carson Wentz was any better. I mean, he wasn't very good either, so let's not forget that. I don't think we're talking enough about the lack of turnovers from this defense, and I actually have one that ties into this. But look at like yesterday, all the tip balls that went up in the air. Usually there's someone there to intercept it. We had like 3 of those yesterday. I think we had a couple last week where we're just not getting the interceptions, not getting the fumbles. I don't think we've had a single turnover on defense since the Isaiah Rodgers Bengals game. I mean, I believe I just saw that earlier today. So where are these turnovers? We need to get some turnovers. It's crazy. We haven't had any.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's almost like a lot of times they're overcompensating, trying to punch the ball out. Like it's not for a lack of effort. But yeah, this has got to be historically one of the worst. As far as defense is getting turnovers, I'd like to see where this ranks through this many games because we're so used to. Usually the Vikings get the bounce. They're getting those right bounces. I mean, even yesterday, that fumble that was bouncing around, it was like a fucking ping pong ball bouncing around. We couldn't pick it up and take it. So yeah, it's the lack of turnovers is crazy. The amount of pressures we've had, you'd think they would be popping that thing out of the quarterback's hand. It just ain't happening. Mm-hmm. It's not happening. It's very weird. We're not used to this. We're used to tons of turnovers.
Yeah, and they've been there. Like, you just don't see the ball going up in the air and landing on the turf. Like, usually someone's there to grab it. So is it the safeties not being, receptive, not being engaged, or what are they doing? Like, why are they not there? I don't know what's going on, but it needs to change.
What else I got? I got the JJ McCarthy. This probably isn't an underreaction, but those misses he had, those are some of the ugliest. Those are Josh Freeman-esque. Mm-hmm. Insane. Like, and when you watch him again, it's like, wow, like what the hell? I'm trying to think of an excuse to give him. Like, there is no excuse. They are so, like the Justin Jefferson one where he was wide open for the first down. That thing's 10 yards. Like, I don't know how that's possible. And the frustrating part is, like, I think 99% of the quarterbacks in this league, even on the practice squad, make those throws. It's weird. Mm. It's weird. And I'm a JJ McCarthy guy. Like we said earlier, we're not giving up on him, but those misses were you don't see that in the NFL.
They were bad. They weren't even close. All you want to do is give your receivers a chance. There was no chance.
It's bad
on a lot of those.
Yeah, I mean, when you have guys, who was it, JT O'Sullivan, all these guys breaking him down, clearly they're saying his footwork and his mechanics all need to be cleaned up, which is true, and that will help. But, man, I think he could have threw it with his left hand and been closer.
They were bad. But then again, you see that last drive also he's accurate as hell. Like, it's weird how that changes in crunch time for him. Well, there have to have it. He steps up. There
was another take on that, which was good. As far as why is he so good in the 2-minute warning, and it's because he's only doing his one read.
Yeah, I saw
like
that.
He's not going through his progressions. He's not getting a chance to get his happy feet and do whatever the hell he's doing. Like, that has some validity to it. Like, one read, boom, ball's out of his hands, goes to his number one receiver. That's it. Next play, boom, same thing. Next play, boom, same thing. That makes a ton of sense. That doesn't help his cause at all. That's actually more
But maybe start out that way so he gets some confidence, and he maybe starts feeling like he's playing well, and then you can start let him scan the field. I don't know. I just think you got to do what works for him at this point, get his confidence back, and then go from there. I don't think we talked enough yesterday about Andrew Van Ginkel's game. He had 8 total tackles and a sack. I don't think we even mentioned him post-game anything. Van Ginkel, again, because he does it every week, but he balled out yesterday.
Yeah, he did. And you can take PFF and cram it up your butt because I think he was one of the worst ranked PFF on the defensive side of the ball, which is crazy. But yeah, Van Ginkel, dude's just an absolute game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly. Yep. That was really it for underreactions.
I got 2 more. It's the amount of almost sacks we're having. It's almost as weird as the lack of turnovers. Like, we are so close so many times. I think Redmond was close yesterday. I believe it was Dallas Turner was really close. But it happens every single week. Like, we're just almost sacking the quarterback. We can't do it. I don't know. It's just, are we scared of getting a penalty if we tackle the guy too hard? Like, there's some hesitation. But it's like multiple times. We should have probably like 8 more sacks this year because all these almost sacks that we're missing.
Dallas Turner should have had 2 more yesterday. Mm-hmm. Jay Ward bounced off of Caleb Williams like somebody just threw a ball off him. Caleb Williams is notoriously tough to get down. But yeah, no, it's I don't know what it is. They get, I mean, especially guys like Jonathan Grenard. Mm-hmm. Grenard has had so many chances to get a sack, and they're just not wrapping him up. They just can't get him to the ground.
It's bizarre. It's weird, and it's getting to be a theme. The last one, you brought this up, I think, and I don't know if it was in one of our videos yesterday, but why did McCarthy use his legs yesterday? Was he told not to? Why does he take off and run? Especially when he's struggling to throw the ball accurately. If there's open green in front of him, if I'm KLC, I'm like, you know what? Your first read's not there. Tuck it and run if you got green. Was he told not to? It was just weird. He didn't have a single rushing attempt yesterday.
Yeah, he had opportunities too. I don't know. It was weird. Against the Ravens, I think we said he had 8 or 9 rushes. Week before that, he had 5 or 6. So it's like all of a sudden they put the brakes on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
They went full Josh Dobbs, and he said, you cannot use your legs. You have to stay in the pocket until something happens. Good or bad.
It was almost like he was told not to run. And I don't know. If I'm KLC, I'm letting him use every single thing he has in his arsenal to win this football game. And that includes his legs. And I'm actually going to probably encourage him to run.
No, that's one of the main reasons you draft a guy like that. Dual threat. Mm-hmm. Dual threat.
And yeah, he was only a threat to our receivers the way he was throwing the ball yesterday.
Oh man! All right, we got some on the horns.
Ooh,
let's do her.
Hey, Scott from Lake Harold. Getting ready with my snowmobile at this point. I might be snowmobiling instead of watching this. Come on, we're sitting here watching the car of the year. This is almost embarrassing with his accuracy. I'm calling right after the pick in the end zone. I mean, we get to there, we got the momentum. Do we try a draw run? No. We go right for it because, remember, we go for the shot. We watched a lot of different shows this week, and we've got problems with our quarterback. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
Scott, who's the most positive guy, the fact that he says we got problems with our quarterback, that is definitely a sign.
You made me sad
guys,
at the end.
This is Jeff down in Fort Myers. Just wanted to thank you guys for an awesome show today. Yeah, it is disappointing for the Vikings and J.J. McCarthy, and the defense along with the special teams just really aren't playing up to snuff. And, you know, it's tough as a long-time Vikings fan. I'm born and raised in Minnesota. Yeah, it sucks, man. It really sucks. But, you know, I appreciate what you guys do, and I look forward to another few wins this week or this year for the Vikings. So, SKOL, buddy.
Jeff in Fort Myers.
I disagree. You said the defense has been struggling. They've been good lately.
Maybe he's talking about turnovers.
I don't know.
This is Nord. I know it's a little later in the afternoon, but after I friggin' watched highlights and saw the stats, we ran the ball 22 times, 5.2 yards per carry. Passed the ball 32 times, freaking only 150 yards. I know we had 5 drops, but the wide receivers probably thought, what the hell? You mean that pass was here? I could have called it? Because every other pass, besides those and the few completions he had, JJ was missing like he didn't even know how to quarterback. I know we need to give him time for the rest of this year, but I'm getting sick and tired of buying NFL Sunday ticket down here in North Carolina just to watch Vikings lose. Because that's the only team I care about. SKOL for life.
Nord loves the Vikings. Worth that Sunday ticket. You keep getting that thing, man.
Come on, Nord. Come on, man.
He's passionate. SKOL for life, he said.
You cannot give up on this kid until after he puts in at least 25 games. Come on. Wow. Use your brains, people. Let's go.
What's that?
I don't know, but I liked it.
You know what would make my day is if somebody took Nuke Lelouch's headshot from Bull Durham and pasted it on J.J. McCarthy's missed throws, like a still frame. That would look incredible because that's about the accuracy level.
I don't get the reference.
He's talking Nuke from Bull Durham is the pitcher, and he has he's got heat, but he's got severe accuracy issues.
Well, it sounds pretty right.
Kevin Costner goes out there, he teaches him how to breathe through his eyelid. Oh yeah, he gets him. Good news is Nuke at the end of he gets called up to the majors, baby.
All right.
That's a deep cut, man. That's a good one.
That was good. I liked it.
All right, Davey OG, final.
Hey guys, this is Davey OG. I had a family emergency or else I would have been able to come onto the show. Anyway, it seems every loss is a new way of losing. As far as McCarthy goes, we should just ride him out for the rest of the season, and we should just forget about this Max Brosner thing. I think we're going to stick with McCarthy. So, and like I've said in my past rants, we got to learn to cover the middle of the field. Every time a team is like 2nd and 25, 3rd and 25, they just keep making those first downs. Anyway, so that's all I have to say. SKOL.
SKOL to you, Davey. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, he's the third and longs and the second longs are crazy. We must lead the league in that as well. It never fails ever. It's painful. I had that I forgot to mention that in my underreactions. And the McCarthy thing, like, I think, we heard 25 games. Davey OG says give him the rest of the season. Like, what's the earliest you're like? I
think mid-season next year, if he's still struggling, and you're sitting here maybe a couple weeks before this next year, and he's looking like he can't hit receiver again. Then I think you maybe look to make a move. Yeah,
and we're not even close to that yet. But yeah, mid-season. Like the thing is, and I don't think anybody thinks this is actually on the card or on the table. It's just fun to think about. He's not getting benched for Max Brosmer.
No,
this year. If you bench him, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
He's not coming back from being benched for an undrafted free agent. Like that's done. You could say, he'll compete next year, week 1. No, he's done. Like that is the dagger. So, like, I don't think that. So, Davey OG's right. You ride it out, roll it out, give them till mid next season, see where we're at. Like, that's the minimum.
Yep. Yeah, I thought 24, 25 maybe was a little bit high. But I think you'll know after, full season and then some what you got in this kid. And again, we need to start seeing improvement every single week here, cutting down the turnovers, cutting down the inaccurate throws a little bit here and there. And hopefully he shows us that. I mean, there has been good with the bad. Let's not forget that. There has been some nice moments with J.J. McCarthy. So it's not all been bad, but this was probably easily his worst performance so far.
It's gonna be funny, not funny, but like this when it comes to if the Vikings 4-6, realistically, what do they win? 7 games maybe
at best, yeah.
So let's say they're in the top 10 draft pick, and there's about 3 quarterbacks that are looked at as being early guys. Wait till that talk starts. Wait till the talk starts. Hey, we're not going to get this pick again. Go take a quarterback. Go full Josh Rosen, Kyler Murray. Remember that back-to-back years?
Yeah.
I mean, that talk will be there. I'm just warning everybody. Not from us. Like, I'm not in for that. But, like, there's no way people aren't going to be like, trade him for a 4th and let's just start over.
Yeah, I mean, they had the coaching change, and was at Kingsbury knew Murray. So, that was part of it too. But, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Let's hope he gets better. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we got the Packers coming up this week. It's a noon game in Lambeau. Packers a little beat up. Jordan Love has that left shoulder injury. That guy always has excuses. Oh, they got this and boo-hoo. Josh Jacobs sounds like he's missing the game. It's going to be a winnable game.
It is. Packers haven't done great at home. They lost to the Browns, lost to the Panthers. This is a beatable team at home. I mean, Vikings can't, have 2 turnovers again, and J.J. McCarthy can't be throwing the ball 20 yards over guys' heads. But it is winnable, and we're underdogs right now. Last time we were big underdogs, we won. So J.J. McCarthy on the road against the NFC North has been pretty good.
What I love about this is obviously Green Bay has a very, very good defense. They got some guys that got Parsons. I mean, we know who they got over there. And our offensive line is playing fantastic. Like J.J. McCarthy had so much time yesterday. Granted, he wasn't doing anything with that time, but like that's huge. If we still had a ratty ass offensive line going, I'd be like, all right, this is going to be a shit show. McCarthy's going to get murdered. So we got a lot of things going for us. I'm looking forward to this game. If we
no one's going to pick us
game this year, it's going to be that one.
Win this one. I guarantee you all the analysts will pick the Packers. This will be one of those situations again where no one's picking the Vikings. So we're going to be huge underdogs. And let's shock the world. Definitely can.
Packers are in 3rd place in the North, right? Yeah.
No, Lions are. Packers are actually in the playoff picture right now.
Bears,
you
Packers,
got that tie.
Lions. Oh, yeah, Lions lost that. All right. Yeah, no, it's going to be a fun week regardless. Packer week is always fun. Whether or not the Packers are dog shit or the Vikings are dog shit, it's always a good game, and I fully expect it to be a good game. And McCarthy, man, what a way to win back some of your doubters, to go to Lambeau and get an effing win.
That would be huge. And you know what? It'll probably be what he does. I mean, when everybody's expecting his team to do one thing, they do the opposite. So we'll see. I hope that's the case. I really do. But,
I want JJ to throw it to Jefferson. I want Jefferson to recreate the moon at Lambeau, and I'll lose all bodily functions.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
we can lose every game. We can get shut out the rest of the season. That's all I want.
That would be fantastic. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody who hopped on today. We're all sad after loss to the Bears, but you know what? We got Viking football again this Sunday, so we'll be ramped up and ready to go for that. Get yourself a Brew Pub Patriot Pizza. Great pizza, great cause. And remember this, only male turkeys make the classic gobble sound. Female turkeys cackle.
Jesus.